Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. Today we're going to take a look at a knife from Victorinox. This is the Victorinox Craftsman. Craftsman red, so it's that famous Swiss Army red. And it ships in a box that has this cutout in it so that the knife doesn't roll around or move around during shipping, keeps it protected. There you go. You can see that that's got a good amount of tools on it. It's wide, but it's not too wide for pocket carry. This definitely can be carried in your pocket. I do so. It works just fine. Let's go through the tools on it here. We've got a pen blade, and that's for your smaller cutting chores. And then there is also a larger cutting blade. The steel Victorinox uses here is a high carbon steel, and it's mirror polished, as you can see. And it comes very sharp. These knives are very sharp. They're real cutters. Cuts really well. Next up is a saw, and that's a really good ripping pattern. That's a good aggressive ripping saw. It really does good work. I've used these on trees. You can saw down a sapling with that, not a problem at all. It really is a better saw than you might think. Here's a piece of wood trim. Let's just go to work with it. There you go. Cut that, no problem. Next up we have scissors, and those again are very good cutting scissors. So that they work very well. We've got a pair of pliers. And those come with a wire cutter down there in the jaws and a wire crimper in this area here. See if I can get some close-ups on this for you. It's a great tool. Then we have a screwdriver and cap lifter here. Flathead screwdriver. It's got good tight back springs. None of these blades lock, but the back springs are tight enough that, I mean, it practically feels locked. I mean, it's a slip joint pocket knife, but it's got really nice tight back springs. This is a can opener and small flathead screwdriver at the tip there. On this side, we've got a full-size Phillips, and I like how it's been put in this, in this position here, so you've got the full torque of the handle. You can really get a torque on that. It's good leverage. Then we have the wood chisel, and that's got a real edge on it. It's got a good sharp edge, and again, it makes a T, so you can get a good scraping and good leverage on that. Here's another small screwdriver, a little bit more finer tip. And then we also have a parcel hook, which, you know, you know, you can hook on something or you can hold tension on something. That's limited by your imagination there. And lastly, we have an awl or reamer. And that's got a good sharp blade to it. Not forgetting, of course, the famous toothpick and tweezers. All in one compact package that you can slip in your pocket and carry with you wherever you go. That's a great daily companion. Give you some idea where this fits in the Swiss Army lineup as far as sizes go. We've got the Craftsman here, and here is the Swiss Champ, just in comparison to it. And you can see that it's wider, and this is a little bit harder to carry in your pocket. I would not say that this is a pocket carry, that you couldn't, but the Craftsman, though, you can see the difference there, and the Craftsman you can carry in your pocket. This is the Huntsman, which is a little bit narrower, and then the Super Tinker, which is narrower again, and then we have the Midnight Mini Champ, and then the Victorinox Classic. Now that's a pretty well-rounded look at Swiss Army knives, and you can see the size differences there. If you were looking for a pocket knife that really, you know, would do everything you need it to do and really be there for you, I recommend the Craftsman. It's got all of the great tools. There's not a tool on here that isn't a commonly used type of tool. You know, I mean, like the Champ, as much as I love it, it's got a couple of tools on it that, you know, you really I've never actually used, and probably I can't imagine I ever will. But the Craftsman, though, it limits itself just to those really solid, very useful, commonly used tools, and plus it's not too big to carry in the pocket, like the Champ is a little bit too big. So I like this one that's my recommendation personally. But the Huntsman is also a great one. It also has the scissors, both knives, both screwdrivers, and saw. You know, and then on the flip side, instead of a Phillips, it's got the corkscrew. So if that's more to your liking, or the Super Tinker, it also has the scissors, the 2 knife blades, the 2 screwdriver blades, and the Phillips, along with the reamer and the parcel hook. So that's also a real good package there. So any one of these 3 would be good contenders. The Midnight Mini Champ, I love this. It's got a light on it. It's got a retractable pen. How cool is that? You know, it's got scissors, file, 2 knife blades, screwdriver. It's got it all on there, and it's in like a half-size package for those smaller carries. And then the Classic is a really basic. It's just a blade, a file with a screwdriver on it there, and then scissors. So here, so there we are. Anyway, that's just so you can see where the Craftsman sits in the lineup, and you know what sizes are comparable to it. That's a good pocket knife, and it'll do a lot of great things for you. Highly recommended. All right, well, thanks a lot. I'll see you again.